On July 18, 1944, during the Battle of Normandy, Lieutenant John Reginald Gorman of the 5th Guards Armored Brigade found himself in a dire situation near the village of Cagny, France. In a moment of quick thinking and sheer bravery, Gorman made a split-second decision that would enter the annals of military history, ordering his Sherman tank to ram a German King Tiger tank head-on. This is the astonishing story of one of World War II's most extraordinary armored vehicles. In the early hours of July 18th, Lieutenant Gorman was commanding 2 Sherman tanks, one of which was the Ballyraggett, as part of Operation Goodwood. As his unit raced through northern France, they passed wounded soldiers, burning tanks, and chaotic scenes of ongoing combat. Broken radio transmissions painted a grim picture of the battle ahead. Upon reaching a ridge near Cagny, Gorman spotted part of his squadron already engaged with the enemy. Urged forward by a fellow lieutenant, he charged up the hill, maneuvering his Sherman beside a tall hedge that obscured visibility. As the hedge ended, Gorman's tank rounded a corner and came face to face with a nightmare, a German King Tiger, a monstrous tank with armor nearly impervious to all Allied weaponry. It was supported by a Tiger I, a Panther, and a Panzer IV, a formidable armored formation. At 300 yards away and unaware of Gorman's presence, the King Tiger posed a lethal threat. Realizing their standard 75mm gun was nearly useless against such heavy armor, Gorman made an audacious call. "Ram it, driver." Corporal James Barron floored the accelerator as the Ballyraggett burst through the hedge and hurtled downhill toward the King Tiger. Gunner Albert Scholes fired a high explosive round at point-blank range, striking the Tiger's turret just before impact. The 35-ton Sherman slammed into the King Tiger with a force strong enough to crack its armor welds. Immediately after the collision, Gorman ordered his crew to bail out. Both tank crews scrambled for cover amidst the deafening sounds of battle. Now stranded in an open field with no armor support, Gorman and his men sought refuge behind the wreckage. Just then, Gorman's 2nd Sherman, commanded by Sergeant Harbinson, crested the ridge, drawing the attention of the remaining German tanks. A shell from the Tiger I struck Harbinson's tank directly, engulfing it in flames. Gorman and his crew raced past the burning vehicle and took cover in a nearby cornfield. Despite the chaos, Gorman was unsatisfied. The job was only half done. Gorman ran back toward the road and found a seemingly abandoned Sherman Firefly, a modified tank equipped with the powerful British 17-pounder gun. Climbing aboard, he discovered the body of its commander, Sergeant Workman. The rest of the crew, though in shock, were unharmed. Assuming command, Gorman ordered the driver back into battle. They returned to the ridge, cautiously nudging the Firefly forward through the hedge to gain a clear line of sight. 4 German tanks remained, swarming the damaged Ballyraggett and King Tiger. Recognizing the intelligence value of the stricken tanks, Gorman gave the order fire. The first round missed. The second struck the King Tiger's flank, igniting it in a fireball. A third round destroyed the Ballyraggett, denying its capture. The German tanks responded, turning their turrets toward the Firefly. Gorman ordered a hasty retreat behind the hedge, narrowly avoiding a deadly barrage. They repositioned and attempted to strike again. Despite multiple hits on the Tiger I's turret, their shells failed to penetrate its armor. Realizing they had lost the element of surprise, Gorman chose to withdraw again. While relocating, they encountered survivors from Harbinson's tank. Miraculously, 2 crew members had pulled the severely burned Harbinson from the flames. Gorman helped them evacuate to a regimental aid post, though Harbinson would sadly succumb to his injuries 2 weeks later. That day, the 2nd Battalion Irish Guards successfully captured Cagny. The rest of Gorman's crew from the Ballyraggett were rescued after the battle. For his extraordinary leadership and bravery, John Gorman was awarded the Military Cross. His driver, Corporal James Barron, received the Military Medal. Gorman survived the war and went on to live a long and accomplished life, passing away in 2014 at the age of 91. Lieutenant John Gorman's actions on July 18, 1944, showcased not only battlefield courage, but also the power of swift decision-making in the face of overwhelming odds. His story stands as a testament to the bravery and ingenuity of Allied forces during World War II. For more gripping wartime stories, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and explore our other historical videos.